flow gonna be different. Like, I don't know who this for, but this how I'm feeling in this moment. Like, this day 21, no food. Mainly waters and teas, but mainly this gum. Yo, this gum coming through. It's all vegan. It's got this xylitol for the teeth. Little stubble, little bump. Ooh, that's the little spot placement. This pure gum been coming through. Cause for real, boy, hungry. But yo, you know, normal shit as usual. Them spirits still monitoring. For them spirits that's monitoring, man, just treat them like paparazzi. I look at them like paparazzi now. Now we just doing shadow work on the day of the sun. The whole way we just doing shadow work the day of the sun. I don't know who need to hear this, but it's what I'm going through at this time. Major detachment of a lot of things. Many necessary things. When you begin to detach, people don't really understand you. They classify you or judge you. But don't wish to be judged themselves. And the further you detach and isolate to grow, healthily to grow, mind you, and keep growing if that's what your aim is, because that's what this channel's for. It's for growing. That's why we're going through what we building. We're going through these videos that we're showing. Each step of the body, tied in physiologically. We'll be growing. But aside from that, man, each level has a devil, a new devil, and that's it. Previous levels, devils, dealing a lot with lust. Once you correctly solve that test of lust, more than likely, that adds a boost to your self-esteem. Can you balance out your self-esteem? And I think that's the point. I think that's why they made the sun, the soul, the Leo itself. Because you know the Leo, the lions, the motherfuckers, them be some arrogant motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say arrogant, they're my homies, nigga. Ninja. But I'm gonna say they be regal. Lions are regal, right? So they fixed too though. So they like right after them dog days of summer. So when it's just steady like 90 degrees, 85, 90, they fix. That's the symbolism of the solar plexus and self-esteem of being the sun, and the purpose of it. You gotta level out, balance out that self-esteem. So once you pass that test, that Eros to Psyche test, once you pass that test of eroticism, and that's where I was at. Like I said, I don't know who this need to go out to, but what I've learned in the collective is people be talking to 100,000 people at the same time, be going through the same stories, going through the same time, all in the same mind. Like, is this the same? Like, what? But hey, so whoever going through this, pass your test of lust. Control and channel your energies and focus. Focus those energies to your purpose, or to what you think is your purpose, or just to somewhere that's guiding you to your success. The Most High gonna take it from there. But also, like I said, balance out. Make sure your self-esteem is fixed. Make sure it's not up and down. Like, make sure your self-esteem don't come with substance. Make sure your self-esteem don't come with clothes or anything. It is with you. Make sure it's balanced out and it's leveled out by good self-talk, by what you put in your body, by healthy habits, by you accomplishing small goals each day. Each day you set your clock to wake up at 6 o'clock and get to the gym by 6:30. Do that consecutively for 30 to 60 to 90 days. Then add on the task to that, like drop content 30 to 60, 90 days straight, flat. Sometimes you may fall off, get back. Like, this is what this is for, inspiring. I don't know what this is for. But once you level out your self-esteem, then regardless or not, this is the question. This is the thing. Regardless or not, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I'm not gonna say regardless or not. It is important, but there's gonna be a point where it's time for you to be authentic and show authentic love, unconditional. And there's gonna be some signs and synchronicities that you will see to let you know it's not just for lust. It's not Eros tugging at your strings. Not saying that you can't go out and do your thing when you're young out here, but do it safe. Earthquake! Not saying you can't go out and do your thing, you're young out here, but do it safely. But I don't know who this is for. In the instance, we doing shadow work on the day of the sun before it transition over to the day of the months. We in the month of the Pisces, day 8 month Pisces. But I don't know who need to hear this, but balance out your self-esteem. So when you get to that authentic question or authentic test and unconditional test, you get those synchronicities, you answer and you move with absolute, genuineness, or whatever the word is. I don't even know if those are words that I said, but you move with those regardless of the situation that's at hand. Because when you move at that, you operating at the level of being in absolute harmony, or what they would say, a better term for, we're just going to use harmony with universal consciousness itself. If it's unconditional, because if you love, when you begin to love yourself, then you can truly love others outside of the self. So even that one little spark, that one little, even if you haven't fully balanced that frequency, because you can get to the dimension, that heart dimension, but you have that balance, that frequency, or you take into effect polarity and rhythm, where what goes up must come down, and how fast, when it goes up, how fast it comes down. You gotta learn how to balance out and level out that frequency. But that's the opening of the gateway to your subconscious. Like you to not just your subconscious, because you already have access to your subconscious. You use it unintuitively or instinctually. The purpose is to place willful control over your manifestations. And the point of your manifestations being not for you to manifest things or experiences per se, because the things will become unuseful if you yourself aren't ready for the things. When the experiences, we'll say you request a vacation to we're not even gonna say a specific place. We'll say one of the most expensive places overseas somewhere. But you don't make that kind of income. So what would you be doing at that place? Rather, what you manifest is that being that you see when you vision yourself in those places or with these things, who you are. And that's shifting L mode to R mode, using your self-esteem in and of itself. Because then you would cater how, if you're a man, you groom your face. If you're a woman, how you groom your hair, etc. The way you dress, the way you appeal. You'll add your signature on it. Your identity will be real. It's authentic and feel. Y'all don't need to hear this. But y'all need to tell me I need to hear my lips is dry. I couldn't really look because I'm driving. But, hey, man, I'm steady vibing too. I ain't gonna lie. Day 21.